right, welcome back, Ski Mom.
Hi.
I've been so excited to meet you. Hello. And we're matching today too. It's so perfect. Now, you're usually Ski Mom, but
And us too.
you've been
Thank you.
MOTO
I felt a little
Mom.
left out. I'm glad you did that.
Yeah. All right, well, let's just get straight to it. You've been having some adventures on your MOTO.
Yes, so the MOTO adventure continues, and this time we went up to the Gifford Pinchot, which is up around Mount Adams.
Okay, cool.
And so first I'm talking about weighting here. So see how I'm shifting my body from right to left. So just like when you're skiing, it's really important to weight your body. You want to put your you want to weight in the turn. You want to press on the outside foot.
Okay.
And you want to lean your body and look into the turn.
Okay.
So once you trust these things that you're doing, putting weight on your feet and shifting your body weight, then the bike just does the job.
So it's not just the handlebars.
It's really not turning the handlebars at all. It's more like a lean.
Okay.
And weight of the foot.
Okay.
And look, and your gaze. Your gaze is very important. Just like driving or skiing.
That's what I've been told. You got to look where you want to go.
Look where you want to go. It
For the
sounds
record,
so funny.
as she was saying that, me and Sam were both doing this.
We were right
both
there with
leading
you.
into it. We were trying to learn.
Yeah.
You couldn't see
cool.
it, so I had to show you.
So now that we have that down, where are we going next?
So let's see here. I think we're going to the Gifford.
Just straight to Mount Adams.
And then we're going to straight to Mount. So here's Mount Adams.
Wow.
Spectacular. One of the really cool things about this forest is that it's actually pretty far away from the mountain itself. And it's hard to get somewhere where you're going to see a view. It takes some miles to get there.
Oh, okay.
And so you don't really run into a lot of people on the trails.
Okay.
Because it's really good for moto. Because to hike it would not make sense.
Right.
So you're seeing other moto people, which is beautiful.
Right.
And the scenery is beautiful. And this is a really important historical forest because this is one of the first national forests, and Gifford Pinchot was actually the guy who started the national forest back at the turn of the century.
Wow.
Yeah, so he was raised in New York, and his father had been a lumberman, and his father said, you know, lumber's a good thing to get into.
Right.
So they didn't really have training. He'd gone to Yale. They didn't have training in the U.S. for that type of deal, so he went back to Europe and learned from the Europeans.
Wow.
And then brought it back, because they had actually accidentally kind of cut down their forests. And so he came back and brought this knowledge, managed some private forests, and then slowly here we go.
Fair enough. But it always doesn't go well. Sometimes you lay down the bike. Can you talk about that a little bit?
So this is the next thing we have going on is you're gonna crash. And that's why
it's gonna happen.
You always need to wear your gear. So here's a couple things on crashing. Dirt biking can absolutely be a dangerous sport. You want to ride the trails, ride them rather than race. You want to always wear your protective gear, always. Doesn't matter if you're just riding around the camping area, just always wear your protective gear.
Yeah.
Never drink while you're riding.
Heck no.
That's
Good
a ridiculous idea, but you'd be surprised.
Right.
You know, it's like, come on, you guys, think about this. Don't ride a dirt bike. This is big for me. This is why I'm on this little small bike. Don't ride a dirt bike that has more power than your skill level or age.
Yeah, that's important too.
So if you have a little guy, put him on a little bike. If you have a girl mama like me who's totally new to it, a little bike is a good way to go.
Okay.
And then when in doubt, throttle out.
Oh,
So it's really weird. If you get in a situation and you don't know how to handle it, you just put on the throttle, suck your knees in as tight as you can, and usually you'll get through it.
You'll get out of it.
Perfect.
Okay.
So,
All right, I'm so glad I got to meet you. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, so the message, the moral of the story is try something new. Give it a shot. It might not be moto, it might be skiing, might be something else, but give it a shot.
All right, we'll be back right after this.
For more stories that matter to you, watch Central Oregon Daily on KOHD ABC, KBNZ CBS, and CentralOregonDaily.com.